Gurv Mila Mahogav Galer. You guys are a sight for sore eyes. The people standing up for the right to life in their thousands today outside the Dáil, telling the government what way to go in relation to the right to life. Well done for everybody here. We are here to campaign for the most important human right of our time, and that is the right to life. Without the human right to life, no other human right can be vindicated at all. And it's important to remember, the human right to life is universal. It applies to every single human being. And we have been told for the last number of months that we have to follow the science. Well, the unborn child is an individual, living human being. Some people say that the unborn child is not human. Well, what species is it? Some people say that the unborn child is not alive. Well, how does it grow? How does its heart beat? And some people say it's not an individual when clearly it has a separate genetic code from its mother and father. Last year was a dark year in the history of human rights in this country. Last year, the abortion rate jumped by 25% last year. 8,500 unborn children were aborted in this state, a figure that's nearly triple what it was in 2017, proving that the predictions made by the pro-life campaign during that referendum were unfortunately going to come true. In the 4 years since that law has been put into place, 28,500 babies have been aborted. That's the equivalent to the population of Kilkenny City. It's the equivalent to 1,228 classrooms of children who are no longer here because of their law. And the shocking thing about it is 98% of those abortions were on healthy mothers and healthy children. And that's information from the department itself. So the majority of people, no matter what way they voted in that referendum, will see this loss of human life as a shocking tragedy. Now, you would imagine that after seeing those shocking figures, that the government will be looking at ways to try to fix the situation, to try to save people's lives. But no, what the government has done is they have created an abortion review. Now, this abortion review has shocked even those who voted for the referendum. It contains no humanity. It contains no compassion at all. It actually reads like a checklist for the abortion campaign. At the heart of that review is an ideological drive for more access to abortion. And it's shockingly, the unborn child has been airbrushed completely out of that review. There is no reference or consideration to the unborn child in that review at all. The review doesn't ask questions to why mothers are having abortions. The Committee on the Eighth Amendment heard testimony from witnesses that said 85% of abortions were for socioeconomic reasons. That because of the policy of this government in this building behind us, so many women feel they have no choice in relation to having their children. So, instead of looking at ways to give women the confidence to be able to raise their children to the full extent, this review completely ignores that. Last year, there were dozens of women in this country who were homeless and pregnant. Indeed, we in Aintu put an amendment in front of a bill there a couple of weeks ago, which sought to extend the eviction ban to cover pregnant mothers. And Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, and the Greens voted against that amendment. That shows you what this government thinks of mothers who are in trouble or having difficulties. They have no compassion or humanity for them at all. Incredibly, there's no information in this review either for the 133 mothers who are suing the state because of the adverse effects that they experienced in this country because of abortion. Indeed, the review seeks to reduce any care their mother gets. The National Maternity Hospital falsely diagnosed baby Christopher, a healthy baby, as having fatal fetal abnormalities or having life-limiting conditions, and it went on to end the child's life. That law was broken because only one obstetrician met with that mother. This review wants to make that the norm in future. Indeed, this whole report is not about making care better for mothers. It's about reducing care for mothers and simply increasing access to abortion. Even the report on the 3-day consideration time is incredible. The decision to end the life of a child is a massive decision. It's an irreversible decision. And women and mothers should be given time to consider it. Because all of us, human beings, make mistakes, especially at times of difficulty and crisis. Yet there's no analysis in this report of the 3,950 women who did not return for the second abortion consultation after the 3-day reflection time. No details of the thousands of children who are alive today because of that consultation. And also doctors. 90% of doctors in this country refuse to carry out abortion because they want to protect lives, not end lives. Yet it appears that those same doctors and nurses are now going to come under pressure to forget about their conscientious objection and to perform abortions in future, which is absolutely wrong. This report even goes as far as trying to get rid of sanctions for any abortions in any circumstances. Now, many people will be shocked about this report. They will be shocked because when the government tried to persuade people at the referendum to vote for this referendum, they promised that there will be safeguards. Yet, within 5 years of that referendum, the government are looking to throw those safeguards in the bin. We will not let them do that. We will fight them all the way. I said that people would be shocked, but don't be shocked. Get organized. No one here has the excuse not to be active in some civic organization or political organization to push back on this. Nobody has the excuse to stand idly by. The only cure for this is activism. Get active in your communities, in your families, in your schools, in your universities, with the pro-life campaign, and for political parties who have your back. Govt Gael.